If you are a survivor of abuse, then you need to hear this, and this is coming from someone that has survived abuse themselves and has been through it. When victims try and speak up, one of the most common tactics abusers use is trying to discredit the credibility of the victim. They'll say that you're crazy, mentally unstable, or that you make up abuse. They rely on the fact that most people don't understand how trauma works, and they hope that survivors will stay quiet out of fear. It's also important to understand that people that have been survivors of childhood abuse, 60% of them end up in relationships of domestic violence. And abusers will use that against you as well to say that you commonly make up abuse. I have dealt with this as a survivor myself. My childhood abusers made up multiple mental illnesses about me, all of which were completely fabricated. But here's what survivors need to know. Doctors can verify mental illnesses, whether you have them or not. Professionals can verify the truth. Lies don't become truth just because someone is saying it. And if you're a survivor and you have multiple abusers ganging up against you and making up mental illnesses, that doesn't make it true either. You don't have to fear that someone is labeling you as crazy or mentally unstable or mentally unwell or making up mental illnesses about you. The truth can always be verified by professionals. And just so survivors know, when abusers make up that their victims have mental illnesses, this is not just manipulation, it's actually a crime, and it's recognized as harassment and defamation. And so survivors are aware, if you happen to be going through court with an abuser, they can claim that you're mentally ill as part of the due process of court. However, if that can't be verified by professionals by the end of court, they can actually be charged with a crime and sued, because once again, this is recognized as a crime to frame people with mental illnesses that they do not have, or frame people that they make up abuse. If you're a survivor and people are calling you mentally unwell or unstable simply because you have found your voice, I want you to know today not to be scared of your abusers and take a moment to breathe. What happened to you happened to you. The fact that people are trying to cover it up does not change the truth. What happened to you happened to you. You are believed, and people that are professionals and have been through these processes recognize that victims are telling the truth. You do not need to be afraid to speak up about what you've been through. And I want survivors to know that they're not alone. If you've been through this, put in the comments, I've been through this, so survivors can know how common this is and that we can band together. And I want to just leave you